Like in the music industry now, that like all these female rappers coming up and they rapping and stuff like that. How do y'all feel about like a lot of these male rappers and their opinion about WAP and their opinion about female rappers being a bad influence on young girls?
I'm all about elevation for me. Yeah. And in my day, I listened to the Queen Latifahs, the Bahamadeers, the Rod Diggers, the MC Lights, the Lauryn Hills, and then there was Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim. And I look at today and I'm like I said, I'm all about elevation. We have the Rhapsodies now. There's a couple of other female rappers out there that don't rap about WAP.
Should be another thing. Let's start finding these people that don't rap about certain stuff and play a song or something from them.
Yeah.
We always complaining about how is females out here that's only rapping about selling pussy and chicken eggs, but we never looking for the ones that's not rapping about that. We never supporting the ones that's rapping about that.
Bingo.
So let's do that.
Let's be, if we just flipped it, if we just flipped the table, it's that easy as listeners. I mean, it's our responsibility. We keep complaining about shit. It's easy to just say, you know what, let it go. We all canceled music and celebrities before, right? I want to cancel culture, because we ain't doing it right. I'm not going to take anything away from those artists. I mean, do your thing. What makes your money? But like you said, if we flip the table and we just started listening to stuff that is more, more on a positive note, more on a intellectual note with more substance, then maybe the women is doing the opposite. They'll flip it. They say, oh, you know what? This shaking the booty and whopping ain't selling.
I don't feel like, I don't know, because at the end of the day, it's about the audience. The audience is buying music, paying for that. It's people that want to listen to conscious music, and they're gonna pay for that. It's people that want to listen to music that make you want to shake your butt. It's people that's gonna pay for that, and all that. It's people that can support that. So I feel like you could have both. Just like right now, both exist, but sex sells. And why do sex sells? Because that's all people think about. We complain about it, but we not fixing our bad habits that contribute to why sex is selling. At the end of the day, my point was, people mention how the women that used to rap back in the 90s and the 80s and stuff like that, they rap about certain stuff. And now the females today rap about, what they rap about. But it's like, the men changed up what they rap about. They rapping about the same stuff that these females is rapping about. But don't nobody ever criticize the men for rapping about that stuff. And then it's always the men saying that the women are the bad influences on, because they're who the people look up to. And it's like, no. These little boys out here looking up to y'all rapping about what y'all rapping about just as much as these girls out here saying they city girls and they hot girls.
Okay, true.
Lil Wayne was out here, hot boy. What was these niggas doing? Hot boy this, hot boy that. I'm never going to forget. Y'all was hot boys. So please, my whole thing is, at the end of the day, niggas is mad because females is taking back what they was using to make their money. Like, now it's not no music videos got the girls in it and shit. You be watching these music videos, who's in it? It's a house full of niggas with guns, weed and liquor.
True.
And then you watch these girl videos, they got all the girls with them. And just like, now all of a sudden these niggas is mad because females just rapping about, pussy, and all they rap about is spending money, taking niggas' money and shit like that. Like, no.
So this is exactly why society is headed to where they're headed, because of what society is pushing. I mean, if this is what it is, and granted, we'll give you that, society would give us the wops and the shaking the ass and whatnot, and on the flip side, they give us the conscious, and we're forced to choose, and majority is
people got to learn how to start choosing for themselves. Everybody wake up and get on their phone and be like, oh, this is what's happening because this is what I see. So won't you go look for something else that interests you besides what Instagram showing you, or besides what the radio playing?
How strong is your mind to do that, though? And this is what I ask
exactly.
society.
So if your mind not strong enough, you can't be out here telling somebody they wrong for rapping about what they rapping about.
True. And we gotta live with the consequences with that message as well. So you may have these fast little girls giving it up because they're bragging about how their WAP is, and you might have dudes.
That's the thing though. Like these fast little girls, where their parents at? And the parents is the ones that's complaining, but you are the one that they see every day. What are you doing in the daily life of your child? Why are you letting your child look up to Cardi B as if that's the one that's taking care of her?
Right.
Y'all be trying to make these celebrities change who they are for your children, when it's like, I was growing up, who I looked up to, my mother, my sisters, my aunts. I ain't look up to no celebrities. Why? Because my mother knew what music was out there. She monitored it, and if she let me listen to it, she also taught me that I didn't have to be what I was listening to.
There's a matrix in everything. Red pill, blue pill.
Oh, this song. What is that though? She was like, I feel a little poke coming through on you.
Yeah.
And he was like, girl, I know you felt it. Ooh, you know I can't. I was like, oh,
you're making it hard for me.
Y'all. I'm in the house dying laughing. I'm like, Beijing, like, you gotta stop. Because I'm in the house dying laughing. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, son. Yeah, and it was a meme. It was a meme that got me hip. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, whatever I'm on. I'm scrolling. I see that. I'm like, let me go play the song. So I'm playing the song. I'm like, oh, this nigga real life got hot in the club and tried to put his dick on her. Yeah. Like, son, back the fuck up. And last time going to Ibiza, like, no.
That's where it be happening at. And it go. It's where it be happening.
It was my first and last time going to Ibiza.
But like I was saying, there's like a matrix and everything, and you have to make your decision. And if the majority is going right and you see that right's not correct, then you go left.
The DMV MD/DC connection, Beijing and Kool. We about to dive in on some topics.
That's what I'm waiting for. It's gonna be a real I told you so.
It's I told you so moments right now with them two, Biden and Harris. It's I told you so moments, not right now. But it's good that you said the first part when you stated that the black vote is very important, and we all voted together to get Trump out, which is cool that we flex power to do that, but we have to understand what our power entails. And if we did our research, we would have held both of them accountable, and we probably would have got some stuff done, because right now I don't think Biden's looking our way as far as doing anything for the black delegation.
We had to deal with
8 years of
Obama. We had to deal with 8 years of Obama. We had to deal with, before him, we had to deal with all the other motherfuckers. So it's 4 years now.
I think right now we have to understand what our power entails for the next term. You're right. We need to prepare for the next term. That means we hold every government official accountable. You know what I'm saying? We want a straight born from blackness America caca. ADOS preferably up in that office. We don't have that. We didn't have it in Obama. He was symbolized.
And by the way, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. Bruh. So it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. Bruh. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
All that Greek shit, I don't care about that either. Truancy.
AKA, is y'all gonna do that to y'all black men?
Yeah, and you know what's funny? It's funny you ask that, because them the same ones that be like, we need protection. But you putting us in jail, so how we gonna protect y'all if we getting put in jail? We doing what we gotta do out here for the fam. Most of us.
Like they about to. I don't want to jinx it, but they're about to federally legalize weed, or somewhere the ball is rolling. And if they do that, what are they gonna do with all the people that's in jail that's been, locked up for for little bags of weed in their car, or you know, for selling it, or you know, just for stuff like that. And it's like, you really think about that shit, they federally legalize weed, they gonna keep them people in jail.
The black shoe companies, the RBG joints, I was gonna buy a pair, they look like Converse. I was gonna buy a pair of them, but I noticed the price was like $110. And I read some of the comments that other people had about those. It's like, yeah, I want to support, but they asking for too much. And their rebuttal is, you will give Jordan $150 for his shoe, but I'm like, I can get these Jones for $45. You charging $90 to $110.
At the most $70.
Yeah, I give $70.
At the most $70 for some Converse. The price, I won't pay, but the price.
$110 for the red, black, and green, and the fist on the side. Man, I'll pass out.
Go buy me a white pair of Converse and paint that shit.
You pay no $110 for no RBG Converse shoe. You done got somebody else to do for you.
It go both ways. You gotta know how to run your business and satisfy your clientele, and then it also you gotta know how to be a good client. Like,
yeah,
you can't be running a business and talking to your customers any type of way, and you can't come to me expecting me to be on your time. Don't be late to your appointments or nothing like that, and then don't be the person that's late to the appointment and you giving the appointment. Like, it go both ways, and I feel like people don't be wanting to own up to their stuff when they own their businesses. As far as like you owning a business, some of y'all feel like because I own a business, I'm providing the service, I can do whatever. This is my business, and that okay.
And because I'm black, you gotta support me.
Right, because I'm black, you gotta support me. Like, no, I don't, because at the end of the day, I can go on Etsy and buy whatever you selling for $7 and it's made by a white person, but you selling this shit for $35, and it's like, sweetheart, your quality not even that good. And then how you coming to me, how you presenting me, how you talking to me. Like, I understand that we black and we have a way that we talk, but when you doing business, it's like you gotta mix how you talk with, you know, a little bit of code switching type shit.
Yeah,
like,
you can't be bad mouthing and cursing all over the place and trying to sell soaps and powders and shit.
Right, or have a separate page for your business type shit, or whatever the case may be. Like, if you just starting out, okay, cool, but once you start getting like a couple of stuff, start make a separate entity for your business or something like that. And then if y'all have bad business with people, don't go to social media with it. You as the business provider should not be on social media talking about how a customer did you wrong. Society is wish-washy. Just like it's Cardi B rapping about what she rap about, it's other rappers rapping about what they rap about. However, the general public is geared toward drama, the tea, all of that stuff. So y'all, like, majority of the public is geared toward the negative stuff. They're not searching for the people that's rapping with substance or making music with substance. They're gonna go for what's hot, and what they make it hot is people like Cardi B. So when people talk about how they're not satisfied with what music is today, we keep voting for the raunchy when we need to be voting for and rooting for and listening and requesting and asking to see perform the other rappers that's talking about something. If I'm not buying your music, if I'm not buying your merch, you're not making, like, if I don't want to see you or hear you, you're not making money. But we keep giving our money and our attention to the ones that's doing negative shit. That's why I used to always get mad about this whole black on black crime. Crime happens in the vicinity where you live. So if y'all put an agenda in motion that push all black people together, of course it's going to be black people killing each other, because that's who my neighbor is.
As a black man, I've grown tired of watching the news and reading the news of black men and women being killed by the hands of police. And we going through this same cycle where we all right, black man down. Now we're protesting. Now we're quote unquote rioting. Not as bad as January 6th though. But we're trying to push for change, and these Bammers are still ignoring us. So I'm gonna call them the whack bunch. They making it bad. It's just like us, just like any other race. It's a whack bunch of motherfuckers that don't like to be positive. They stay on the negative constantly.
I know you like to say that I hurt you. You know that DJ T-Town. I don't think these fools is helping me. I'm so lazy and I took a couple OCs.